Yo, what's up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. Now, for the past few weeks, it's been Poliwrath this, Poliwrath that, new Skull debuff, but what about his brother from another... Actually, would it be the same? I'm not going to get into that conversation, but a shiny Politoed is on your screen from Mr. Papa Legba, a regular in terms of the Rise submissions. If you guys want to submit your battles, links in the description of every single video. And he is rocking a triple shiny theme, by the way, but it's tough to theme these things. Like, triple shiny theme, double poly theme, shiny Politoed theme. I'm going with something different as, okay, Galexapod's actually a pretty bad core breaker, so let's see how he gets out of this. But at least can resist the liquidation. And Scald, man, just such a solid move now. Still chunks pretty well against Galexapod despite being resisted. Not sure why Pod didn't Exeter the time before that. But here we go. Poly, Snow Cone. Uh-oh. Skeledirge approaches. I don't know why. Scald grabs the shield. Swaps into Trev. Now Skeledirge. Oh, now you should get to the Shadow Ball easy. Yeah, they're 2 away, so you're going to knock out the Skeledirge here. Pod might have been their best poly answer as well. Okay, Charizard, not the greatest, because it's going to farm down here, come out with a lot of energy. So you need to somehow land the Scald on the Charizard before going down. The positive is Charizard's charge moves aren't the most threatening to Poliwrath. Dragon Claw, not the strongest move. Charizard's going to need at least 2 more Dragon Claws to knock out. They go for the Blast Burn. They go for the catch, but they were off. And this Scald will certainly knock out the Charizard. G to the G. Game 1 win for Mr. Papa Legba. Some questions for you guys watching this video. I have found in the past, if I title a video like as a triple shiny theme, like, people don't really care too much. And I kind of agree. Like, I'm a PvPer. Most of you guys watching these videos must be PvPers. We're kind of like, you guys are cold-hearted. You're like, Rise, shiny, whiny, who cares? Just kidding. I'm sure you guys are really lovely people that love your shinies. But, yeah, let me know in the comments if I was wondering this. If you could choose between, I saw this on, like, Twitter, I think. If you could choose between catching a shiny Pokemon or like a rank 1 PvP Pokemon, what would it be? For me, it's like no contest. For me, I don't want to skew the data here, but for me, it's the rank 1, no contest. If I could get a shiny that was also a rank 1, of course, I would opt for that because shinies are cool. But to me, like, that's what shinies are. They're cool. They're the cool kids on the block. You want the shiny to flex. But I'm always going to... Oh, my God. Like, see that shiny Samurai? Like, that's a flex, dude. Even though the opponent lost and they top lefted, you're going to leave that battle thinking, oh, boo. What, dude? What's with these shinies? I talk about shinies and they're just being summoned. I didn't know this was a shiny video. I still don't think I'm going to title it as, like, shiny team, though. I think I'm going to title it as Politoed. Because Politoed is kind of fun. By the way, this Trev shiny looks amazing. Maybe this is Papa Legba's way of convincing me. Rise, shiny or bust. Only run shinies. Comes in with Poly. Oh, baby. This poor Melmetal against this this mean Poliwrath. I like the swap here because you just want to keep your Poliwrath healthy for the Scrafty. Oh my God, Flash Cannon. What is going on? But here we go, dude. Skull, just so much damage compared to Weather Ball. That's what we're used to seeing Politoed spam off, is just Weather Ball, Weather Ball. But this Skull is so threatening. Let's see how much it does here to the Scrafty. Gets shielded. Another attack drop, dude. That 50% attack drop is crazy. Crazy. It does make it a little bit more RNG because there are going to be games that just come down to whether you get the Skull debuff or not. But holy cow. Also, Papa Legba with kind of scary mask going on. It's not Halloween anymore, Papa Legba. I think we got to go to more Christmas theme. Trev versus Gyarados. You don't see Gyarados too often anymore in Ultra. I feel like it used to be pretty common in Ultra League. Not so much anymore. Swaps That looks kind of like a Simul swap, to be honest. And this is a Snarl Granbull, so this isn't that bad. Poliwrath hurts, but because it's non-shadow, Poliwrath actually lives it, since these Snarls are doing nothing. Granbull does get to a move, is going to put up a shield, because he can get a free move off against whatever comes in. Does get debuff, not going to really impact anything here. Grabs a shield from the Icy, Gyarados farms down. Comes in Poly, oh baby. Oh baby. Nice read. But it kind of just made sense, right? You don't want to come in Trev against the loaded Gyarados because they threaten the crunch, so. Oh, Sludge Wave connects. But this is where Scald will come in handy. Kind of like that medium type move, right? Because Weather Ball wouldn't be enough. Earthquake would be like a ton of energy to expend. And wow, Scald plus a couple Mud Shots takes it out. Can probably safely go for a an Ice Beam here. Yeah, can safely go for an Ice Beam before the next move from Gyarados, and that knocks out. I am fairly confident in saying Scald is like the much more efficient move than Ice Beam. It's the same type attack bonus. I think it's just like a stronger move in general. But having that Ice Beam coverage is nice when it can hit for super effective or neutral when the Scald is resisted, of course. Like in that situation against the Gyarados. Terrific matchup here for Trev. You do kind of have to respect the Moonblast. He doesn't respect it. So now if Tapu wants, it can shield and farm down. But no, they're just going to let it go. Get the wing attack down. Now, you've got two water types, but the crazy thing with Charizard is it's not going to be threatened by any fast move pressure here from these two water types. So it's still not the most comfortable situation. They catch on Reggie, and this is actually phenomenal for Papa Legba. Oh, doesn't swap immediately. Interesting. I guess he's confident that he can just tank the zap, and that's why he's no shielding. Okay, now he's going to shield. I feel like he might have been better off swapping immediately, because now Reggie's probably going to get to another move. So this becomes a little awkward. Oh, is he going to, like, double bait the Charizard? He's going to take the zap. Man, Poliwrath took that really well. Icy Wind coming through. I mean, Charizard kind of has to shield, right? So it's a pretty safe bait. You still have the shield. I think you just keep it for Politoed at this point, yeah. You've already got energy. You're chilling here. Can probably even tank a Blast Burn from this range since the Charizard's debuffed. It'd be close. Not going to take any chances, though. Going to shield up. CMP. Scald should knock out. Look at Politoed in his shininess. In his shiny glory. And an impressive set there. Was that a 5-0? From Papa Legba. Also, another thing I wanted to mention. Papa Legba always has, like, cute little nicknames for his Pokemon. Do I have his sheet up? I do. What are these nicknames? Trevenant is Willow. Shiny Politoed is Clyde. And Shiny Poliwrath is Rufus. Would you guys want me to, or would you want Editor Chris to put in, like, the nicknames of the Pokemon on the graphic? I don't know how to make that work. Because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it would just be confusing to some people if I just had the nicknames. And then if I put both, that feels like it takes up too much space. I don't know. We do the occasional nickname. It's usually my nicknames. Like Quill God is a signature of the channel. But I personally like this matchup here for Poliwrath. Even though the counters, of course, don't do anything. You're just not really threatened by anything from the Giratina, and the Icy Winds continue to debuff and add up over time. So Poly doing his thing. Looking mean. Flexing the muscle. In comes Virizion. You got to just let yourself get farmed down because you got to keep Trev on Virizion. Oh, baby. Beautiful matchup for Politoed. Beautiful. Throws on proper timing after 2 Mud Shots. If you're a 2-turn against a 5-turn, which is just Incinerate, you want to throw after 2 Mud Shots if possible. 4 is not bad, but ideally you want 2 or 7. Scald connects, knocks out the Skeledirge. This move will knock out Politoed, but you still got a very healthy Trev, and as long as this doesn't have Stone Edge, like, you're in a great spot here. If it has Stone Edge, this could get a little dicey, but they Leaf Blade, so it looks like no Stone Edge. And, I mean, Virizion has quite a bit of energy, so looks a little bit sketchy, but Trev can safely tank another, which Virizion might get to. No, it doesn't get to. G to the G. Trev's making a little bit of a comeback, it seems, in this meta. Well, I guess Trev never really left the Ultra League meta, more so the Great League meta. Okay, opponents instant swapped. Also, I don't know why we're Ice Beaming here. I don't think this is the play, Papa Legba. Papa Legba has been playing flawlessly until that decision. We are always scalding in neutral matchups. Unless there's some galaxy brain something going on that I'm not aware of. Like, we're going to leave it with this much health so we get more farm on the Trev. This is actually kind of good, though, for Papa Legba, because he gets a lot of farm, and these Seed Bombs will threaten the Greninja. So this is kind of good if Greninja comes in, but it's a Drapion. Oh, but this is still fine, because Poly goes to town here. They have to stay in. Oh, they swap! Yo, trainer! Why we swapping? Sometimes people fall into the you swap, I swap trap. No reason to swap there. You had to chip as much as you could with your Drapion and then hope Greninja could close. Okay, they do get a boost. That's something. Gonna shield up the boosted Hydra. I mean, it makes sense. Probably does as much as like a Sludge Bomb would do from Drapion. Gonna no shield and they reveal Crunch. Like, I think they would Sludge if they had it. So I think Poly just walls the Drapion here. Oh, baby. Scald coming through. You still have energy on your Trev as well. Gonna combo. Could have Shadow Ball, but this is fine. Seed Bomb. Bang. Opponent top lefted. And that is a G to the G. Radical Datical. That's a fun name. Great lead into Toxicroak. Safe swaps, I guess, because he feels like he wants to lure out the anti-water. In this case, it ends up being a Mandibuzz, and if you get a debuff here, like, I feel like Poly could potentially flip this. Gonna go for the Ice Beam. I like this. Realizes he needs to maintain swap because you can't really afford to get Poly on Toxicroak. Maybe would have liked to see the Ice Beam here. Maybe get a shield, though. Yeah, because that's not going to be enough. This is kind of awkward now, because now you've expended your second shield, and now you risk Trev getting Shadow Balled by Tox later on. So I'm not a huge fan of this situation. Oh, yikes, dude. Staravia. Yikes, dude. Yikes. Yeah, so I understand, like, some people swap out because they want to lure something out, but I think that's more of a situation. You just stay in against Toxicroak because you should win that matchup unless you get, like, double baited or something. But I think that's a situation you just stay in, and then they probably come in with Mandibuzz, and then you safe swap into, like, your Politoed, and then you're in a good spot from there. So it happens. Dude, on my stream yesterday, we had, like, 2 amazing sets. We went 9-1. Had some insane wins. And, dude, I went 0-5 the next set and played, like, the worst I could possibly play. It's the weirdest thing. You have those stretches, those ups and downs, those highs and lows. I'll be there for the highs and lows. What song is that from? I don't even remember. Shadow Ball connects on the pod. Comes in Poly. They have Aerial Ace. This is a little sketchy. But it looks like they don't. That's good. Gets off the Icy here. This probably won't KO from here, so maybe it would have been better off just committing to, like, a big counter down. Oh, they did have Aerial Ace. Wow. Okay. Maybe not. Do you get there? You do. Let's go. And this will probably draw a shield from the Dragonite. Beautiful. Now, this is kind of awkward. Your Trev's so low. Don't think you can come in with Trev. And you just have no fast move pressure here from Poly, so it's a little bit sketchy. Gonna put up a shield. Gotta shield something eventually. Go for the Scald. Now, Scald won't quite KO, but it should do a decent amount of damage. Oh, it gets a shield. Okay, that's big. I think you go... Oh, gonna go for the catch? Yikes. Well, this isn't over. Can throw after... Okay, throws after 2. Is this gonna be enough to knock out, though? It is. Oh, that's huge. Yikes, dude. I wasn't counting. I don't know if you can go for Scald here or if you have to commit. Gonna play it safe. Go just for the Scald, and it is enough. Let's go, dude. Scald buff paying dividends. Knocks out the Dragonite. This should be the last battle of the video. Feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, comment down below, and here we go. Armored Mewtwo in the house. I used to run Armored Mewtwo a lot back in the day. You don't see it as often anymore. It's like a very bulky version of Mewtwo. High defense. And with Confusion, it's a little bit slow to its charge moves, but probably needs to be, otherwise it'd be too OP. Because Side Strike is such a good move. Yeah, if Armored Mewtwo had Psycho Cut, man, I wonder if that would just be, like, insanely strong. I'm not sure. Another Scald coming through. Grabs a shield, gets another drop. Now you'll probably live. You probably live. Yeah, I love the no shield. Get off the Scald. This looks really good. Up a shield and maintain switch. Get the Poly aligned with the Charizard. I'm already forgetting what was in the... Oh, I think it was Tapu Fini. Can safely tank a Blast Burn. Just got to be careful of the catch. Great patience on display from Papa Legba. Did Tapu just throw a move? That seemed quick, right? Or am I tripping? Did they farm up earlier? I wish I remembered, because I don't know if they just... I don't know if that was a bait or if they just went straight Surf there and, like, kind of panicked. But anyway, impressive stuff, as always, from Papa Legba. Thank you, my man, for the fun submission. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you did, once again, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below. It helps the YouTube algorithm. And all that said, thank you very much for watching. Papa Legba, climbing the ranks. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.